historical passion friends, and welcome back to another episode. This is part 2 of making the outer layer of my Foundations Revealed garment, which was inspired by some Viking styles and also some early Tudor styles as well. So far, I've shown you how I made the smock, this layer, and how I dyed the fabric. And you can see in these videos linked above if you want to check out either the smock making or the dyeing process. I also have videos coming up on making the hose and the shoes for this garment as well. And don't forget to subscribe, otherwise you'll miss out on all of these fun videos. In part 1, I showed you how I drafted this outfit, trying on the mock-ups, and then the beginning construction of this outer layer. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I finished the armholes as well as the hems and added the trims on. Amazingly, I am still on track and haven't had a crazy gap in between videos, so fingers crossed this continues. At this point, I've already done the seam to put together the garment. In true procrastination fashion, I was really running out of time and filming was slowing everything down. But basically, I sewed the layers around the neckline together, then turned the whole garment right side out, and then I started working on the hems. My assistant came for another visit, of course. If you're looking for truly aesthetic sewing room content, I apologize because I am quite messy, despite taking an entire semester of organizing classes and reading and watching a multitude of shows on organizing. I have in fact tried to KonMari 2 times, neither of which lasted. My assistant requires constant attention, and he wants to help iron things, but with the use of his body. Now we get to play a fun game where we guess if that camera move was a ghost or my tripod is just garbage. Unfortunately, now we can't see what I'm doing, but my assistant is featured heavily in this portion. Ah, the perfect hiding place.
What are you doing? You hiding?
Now I've put my costume back on my dress form and I've pinned down the edges here, which I will sew by hand. I prefer to sew the seams that will show on a historical garment by hand, if that is the common historical practice. But any seam that's hidden, I usually do by machine just because I do not have the leisure time or the patience to hand sew everything because I really want to have a lot of costumes done in a much shorter period of time. Now I've already done the first side, which you can see here. I chose to do a top stitch for structure on the edges of the neckline, and since this is going to be covered by the trim, it won't be visible in the final product, so you won't have the machine sewn line across the top. And now the final step is to add the hand woven trim. If you want to watch me do some tablet weaving, you can check out these videos. In one of them, I make a DIY loom with 2 kitchen chairs on my table. But coming up soon, I will be putting together an inkle loom, which I think will speed up and encourage me to do tablet weaving more often. For all of the hems, I did a rolled hem, and then I kind of do this, I don't even know if it's proper, but to add on the trims, I did a sort of running stitch since it doesn't have to actually support any weight, it's just to keep it tacked on. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to tune in next week on Monday when I post the video about creating the hose that went along with this outfit. If you got to the end of the video, be sure to comment your favorite medieval or Viking inspired movie or book. See you next time!